guy's not playing today. This guy said,
you know what they say? Big girls need love too.
This guy.
Yo, however do you want, however do you need to be. Mama, bring it back to life, back to reality. You walk a fine line playing with mine. The greatest story ever told in rhyme. We climax in 95. With them raw raps, it's not the skin. All y'all cats alive. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Infamous rock for good years. Pass like my thumbs on lock. Holding the cot down slow. But assuredly, spoon feeding these starving ass heads. Catch shakes fiendishly. Eyeballing this. Word extraordinary. Probably recording this. Of course, kids keeping their sights upon this. Exclusiveness like some new type of kicks. They got those things, Vic. Walking past the wrong man in my place. You get charged with intent to kick that.
Chris, how are you doing on this one?
5.
5 plates.
Today is 5 plates minimum.
5 plates on this?
On this.
Off to my fiance's place for Easter weekend brunch. Her and the sister gonna make some food, we're gonna eat, chill. And I've realized that anytime I go to Muscleworks Bethnal Green, the session is always so good. Like, it's such a great gym. I trained it for 2 years, and every freaking time I wish I could move back to East London, but weather's good, so I'm gonna go enjoy some good food and chill, man, just chill. It's bank holiday, chill. F work for a bit.
Hello!
Happy Easter!
Happy Easter!
I don't know what happened that day.
Cookies, look at the blue cookies, they're busting.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
We'll see, we'll see.
Chocolate pancakes.
Oh, okay. I've not had anything to eat today, so I'm ready.
Because he now said he just has chicken, like 5 to 6 pieces of chicken a day.
That's scary.
Morning people, how are we doing? So, about to head off to the gym. It's the new Norton gym that opened up yesterday, and based on what I've seen on Instagram, this might be the best gym in the UK. But we'll find out. I'm about to go visit it and train back. I'll probably go tomorrow as well and train chest. And you know, when I go to a new gym, I always try out the new back machines or new machines in general. So, should be a fun video. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the gym.
Watch is perpetual, acres on the land just to grow a little vegetables.
So far for me, this gym is a 10 out of 10, like massive. There's so much equipment, like a lot of equipment.
Land just to grow a little vegetables. LOX, so you know my rap style's impeccable. I'm an intellectual, but I don't give a shit about the hand when you got next to you. Got one next to me, buck 100 shots, and I got it from my man Plug that used to sell ecstasy. Used to know destiny. You think about fate, I mean this base head chick that can whip up a mean recipe. Think about nowadays, I can set up a sour plate. Snakes rattle, I'm in Seattle, now that's a power play.
Without a shadow of doubt, that's one of the best gyms in the UK, right? 2 floors or 3 floors, I think it's 2 floors. So much equipment, so much free weight, so much space. You can more or less spend 3 hours there comfortably if you want it, right? And it's actually good equipment, right? Some gyms buy a lot of stuff, but half of it is shit. This is crazy, right? In the past, I used to go to Norton on the weekends, then I stopped because I got bored of it. But with this one, there's so much stuff that you can try a new machine, or you could do a new session every single week if you wanted. The plan now is to get home, do some cardio. Later on today, obviously I and my fiance are getting married. We're doing the civil wedding sometime in July. But before that, you need to give notice to the council. And that involves, I think, a 30-minute interview just to make sure that, you know, if you're Nigerian, you're not trying to get married for papers and for a visa, which I'm not, of course. So that's the plan. We're gonna go Brent, council, do an interview to prove why I love my fiance and why she loves me. To be honest, the interview is more for me, I think, than her.
We're trying out got a flavor for our civil wedding cake. And that my sister has organized. So this she got these what do you call it? What do you call this? Sample tasters of this flavor that we think you would like from this person called Candy Rose Cakes and Treats. Her name is Oluchi. She said, something for you to the bride to be. I hope you enjoyed taster box. Thank you for thinking of the Candy Rose. We hope you have a big day. Oluchi. So shout out to Oluchi. So we're gonna open this and try this now. And let's see what we think. Oh, that's so cheap. Wait, hold on. We have to have the same. Emeka, this is why there's a plate there.
I'm not gonna use a spoon, you need to add.
You know, it was not normal. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna put it down and be civilized. Okay. So, this is it vanilla bean? Vanilla something? Okay.
It's called vanilla donuts.
Emeka, just drop it all over the floor.
Let's eat.
Why did you put it over the thing?
Why don't you do it at once?
Okay.
It's called vanilla donuts.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's nice. But do you think it's like simple? Is it too much in your mouth? Could you eat the whole thing at once?
It's nice.
It's nice.
Just FYI, this is why you do samples, see if you like it or not. Because there are other places like this. This is a sample.
I'm not obsessed.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. I'm not obsessed.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, I can't quite say anything.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I thought I told you sample. Also, I thought you should overcharge for sample. Considering how big it is, overcharging. Damn.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Okay, I'll find
I feel like your cookies are better than this.
How would you rate the drinks you just had?
Also,
Out of 10? 6? Yeah. I think the cocktails we had today were quite average.
5. That's your qualifier.
Yeah.
It was anything, right?
2 different places.
But then you won't leave. So.
Yeah, I'm waiting, so shit.
Yeah. Here. It really works.
It's either it really works or it doesn't work. Morning, people. How are we doing? So, it's the next day, and I realized I haven't spoken to the camera like this since my vlogs from Lagos, which seems like a long time ago, but was just in December, like 4 months ago. But we're off to Norton Gym to go train chest and some legs. Obviously, the gym is new, it's massive, it's great, it's big. So, to be honest, I'll train chest and back again. But yeah, yesterday was good. So, some marriage talk. In the UK, when you want to give or have a civil wedding, you need to give notice to the council. And when you give notice to the council, they invite you for an interview. And the interview is just to make sure the person is not being kidnapped and the marriage is actually legit, right? Which, I mean, to be honest, makes sense. But the funniest question she asked yesterday was, to your knowledge, are you and your fiancé related by blood, surrogacy, or something else? More or less, are you guys related? And I was like, no. But obviously she needs to ask the question. And then I asked the lady, has someone ever said yes? And she's like, yeah, some religions allow cousins or blood to get married. And I was like, oh, Okay, fair enough. It's their religion, right? It's fine. Is it? I don't know. From my moral compass or from my worldview, it's not right. But what is right, right? But yeah, this last few weeks, it's been hard to actually, not hard, but a lot harder to actually find time to edit. I haven't dropped a vlog in like, I think 2 weeks. I will try and drop, not this vlog, the next vlog, well, the previous vlog, next week. It's just been intense, man. Wedding planning, that's going well. Obviously, having my traditional wedding in Nigeria in December, and that would be how Igbo culture works, because I'm Igbo, I'm Nigerian, but my tribe is Igbo. How Igbo culture works is the traditional wedding is done in the bride's hometown. So we're doing it at my fiance's hometown, not my hometown. So that's how it's done. Now you can decide to do it in Lagos if you wanted to, but both my parents, so both my parent, my dad and her dad are very traditional. So it's been done in the village. I just got mobile speed camera ahead. I hate when I get that notification because I'm never speeding anyway. I don't really care. But yeah, so that's the wedding planning. Traditional December. We're gonna do a white wedding. Well, we're gonna do a civil wedding in the UK sometime in July. Obviously, you see it when it happens. And then the white wedding will be next year, hopefully. Yeah, white wedding will be next year in France, Italy, Greece. Need to decide. Right now, I'm just trying to finalize the guest list. And it's looking like we're going to have at least 250 people for the white wedding, which is crazy, right? But yeah, life's good, can't really complain. Hopefully by the time you watch this as well, I would have finally gotten further in my house buying endeavor, because yeah, I was held up by some legal stuff, but hopefully this week there should be a big breakthrough. But yeah, that's most of what's going on in my life right now, man. Wedding planning, trying to buy a house. Work is going good. Could it be better? Always, of course. But this is a year in my life where I need stability more than ever, right? Wedding, house buying, I need stability, right? I just need work to be working well for me. So, apart from that, really, nothing else going on. The summer cut is going well, even though I ate more than I should yesterday. I averaged like 21k steps, right? So my weight more or less stayed the same, 196.5, which I think it hasn't moved that much. But I'm gonna drop the hammer from today and push to 95. I'll be on 95 kilos by end of next week for sure. My abs are a lot more chunky, but I'm still holding a bit of fat in my midsection. But the abs are definitely a lot bigger, which I'm quite happy about. So yeah, that's all from me. Need to listen to some drill to get me in the mood for my gym session. Henry, you didn't pick your phone, so I'm not sure if you're coming or not. Let me know, should I bring back the talking to the camera in the car? Maybe I will, to be honest with you. Maybe I will. Pre-workout of choice is Train by JP everything. Train by JP Prepare Pro and a pump. I'll have that when I'm like 10 minutes away from the gym. Also need to post a lot more on my talking channel, Emeka's Perspective, but all in due time, man. I realize with life, you can't be too hard on yourself all the time. I know I set myself high expectations. In fact, I think my issue is I try and treat everything like work, right? Even though it is work, right? I try and have KPIs for everything. For me, the gym, my KPI, 4 times a week minimum, right? With YouTube, my KPI was once a week minimum. But it's not really happened. I mean, it has happened because last week I dropped a training video. So when I drop those training videos, it's just so I can make myself feel better and be like, okay, I actually dropped. Even though I know it's not entirely what you guys want to see from me, but to me, it's cinematic, it looks good. Consume it, learn some tips, get jacked, why not? But I treat everything like work, right? And someone will say, you shouldn't be too hard on yourself, and yada yada yada, you're doing great, give yourself some grace. I don't want grace, right? I don't want grace. If I'm effing up, you guys call me out. If I haven't dropped a video, call me out, like hold me accountable, right? I don't want grace. I want this channel to be effing big. I want to grow this channel. And to grow this channel, F grace, F my feelings for now, right? When I get to 10k subscribers, which is nothing in the grand scheme of stuff, right? Then maybe I'd be happy. We're fast approaching 5k, so please like the video, subscribe. But yeah, enough rambling for me. I think, yeah, let me stop talking, my camera's gonna die by the time I get to the gym. So I'll speak to you guys at the gym. Shredding chest, legs, back, shoulders, arms, everything, right? Hopefully because it's a Sunday, it won't be that busy, but who knows, whoever knows. Speak soon, guys. That was that was an extremely good chest session. I did chest, tricep, shoulders, and then finished off with some back and a few leg movements. And honestly, Norton 2.0 is probably the best gym south of the UK, in my opinion, that I've been to anyway. But something I realized once I started training there this morning, my first time there was yesterday, and the dopamine hit I got from that being my first time was so high, right? It felt like a kid's playground in that gym. But then today, once I did the first two movements, this new gym, which it is new, right? It opened up on Friday. This new gym started to feel quite old already. And something has to be said about what's happening to our minds and to our brains as a generation, right? Quite similar to how back in the day, when a new album drops, you would listen to that album for like 2 months, 3 months. An album drops now on a Friday, and by the Monday you forgot about it, right? Because there's so much new music. Now, there's not a lot of new gyms, but I think due to social media, once I leave the gym, I'm still seeing gym content, right? On Instagram, on TikTok, on my YouTube. Most of the stuff I watch on YouTube is gym YouTubers, right? I'm editing a gym video from the gym I just trained at. So it's almost like once I'm then back in that gym, that novelty has worn off, right? It doesn't feel new anymore because I have more or less interacted with that gym to some extent in a different form here and there, right? And it's also due to microwave culture, right? Because obviously microwave culture, people usually will attribute that to low attention span, which we all do to some extent, but also the fact of how stuff must be done fast, right? Zara, fast fashion, Amazon, next day delivery. It doesn't allow you anymore, or the way society is, you're not really able to appreciate something for what it is, right? Before when music comes out, you would appreciate that album because, man, it was hard when I was growing up anyway. It was hard to get a song on your iPod if you had the OG iPod Nano. But now, obviously, music on your phone, you can find a new artist if you want every day, right? And in fact, people are so bored of Apple Music, they move to Spotify because Spotify allows them to find new artists. Something has to be said about this. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you. But I just wanted to bring it up and see if anyone else has noticed it, right? Because I thought me not appreciating this new gym was a me problem. But, I mean, I also just realizing now, obviously because the new gym as well, a lot of people trained there yesterday and on a Friday. So I was literally watching everyone's story training there. And I watched them do all the movements I wanted to do. So now when I went to do it, it almost felt like I've done it before, but I haven't. But just because I've seen 10 people do it already on social media. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. Am I waffling, or is this a point here, right? Where there's so much stimuli, there's so many touch points now for different stuff we do in everyday life that we sort of get bored of it. I think you could also say it for like your work, right? Technically before, once you left work stopped, right? Like for our parents growing up, once they left work, if your work was an office job, your work stopped, right? But now once I leave work, I'm still hearing about tariffs, Trump, equities, stocks. I hear about this via YouTube again, social media, so my brain never switches off from work. Also, my brain now never switches off from the gym because that's what I'm doing. So, I don't know. Let me know if I'm waffling because I can waffle sometimes. I'm currently editing the YouTube video that I will drop. I want to say this week, but I don't know if it's this week. We should drop this week, guys, but trust me, I don't say it's not easy because obviously, no shit, idiot. It's not easy, but I'm trying to really like make this YouTube quality really good, right? I recognize my constraints being time to both edit an extremely good video, but also time to improve my editing. Yeah, I think filming wise, I've sort of effed myself because now I have like technically the best camera and a very good lens, technically the best lens, right? The only way to improve my YouTube quality now is really to improve my editing, right? But to improve editing, you need to actually record a lot and play with footage, which I do. But I think I need to do a lot more. And that would just mean less content for you guys. But is it bad? I don't know. No one has messaged me, Emeka, where's the YouTube video? No one has messaged me that, so maybe my stuff is shit. No one cares. I know you guys don't care. Or you guys care, of course. But here we are. Here we effing are, man. When I go into this rant, I think you guys are probably like, this guy, shut up, man. Just edit. Or just do something else. Also, I'm color grading this video. And I felt like I looked lean when I recorded it. But man, I'm fat. Body dysmorphia 24/7. That's me. Okay. I'll speak to you guys later. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm in the zone, right? So I don't want to stop editing. So I'll speak to you guys when it's time for lunch. I don't think what I said just makes sense, but whatever. See you guys.